realized while getting an injection that I had mistaken poison for a painkiller. Even more shocking was that the medicine, which should have been 10 milligrams, was injected at 1,000 milligrams. Such a highly concentrated poison only takes 5 milligrams to be fatal. He said that as long as the antidote is used within 10 minutes, it will be eliminated from the body, and he pulled out a notebook. Very interested in this deadly method, I started to panic. The antidote that should have been in the medical kit was gone. He noticed my anxiety. Someone like me, he usually lives in an estate out in the suburbs. Even if I called for help now, the medics wouldn't make it in time. He knew that someone wanted to use me to kill, planning to pin the blame on me. I still held onto a glimmer of hope and picked up the phone. He suddenly hung it up. He told me to listen carefully to every word he was about to say. Only then could I clear myself of murder suspicion. He didn't want my family to break apart on his account. If I became a suspect, his mother's secret would also be exposed. Told me to make as much noise as possible when going downstairs. Don't forget to say hello to the little son at the door. Then I drove away from the estate. Once out of the camera's reach, I pulled over, slipped back in through the back gate. Dog at his house knows me and will bark to avoid every homicide. I climbed the fence back up to the 3rd floor. I stepped on a section of the railing along the way and broke it. Back in the room, he told me to put on his pajamas and hat. At this time, his youngest son is smoking at the door. He mistook me for his father. That gave me a witness. I was no longer the prime suspect, but I still had a fatal flaw. I vomit whenever I lie. He told me to only tell partial truths. I returned along the original route. I didn't expect to run into his mother. Luckily, her eyesight was poor. She mistook me for her grandson. Under the cover of night, I finally made it home. The next day, when the butler opened the door, she found him dead. His throat slit. There was a blood-minus stained dagger on the ground. He was a well-minus known local tycoon. News of his death spread quickly. Police initially ruled it as suicide. I live in fear every day. Then one day, I received a phone call.